Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It is very late right now. To me it's late, it's like 9 o'clock. I've been trying to do this video for like a week now, trying to conjure the scents for like 2 weeks now. I went insane. You guys sent me on a complete frenzy. Like, you asked for a fresh layering video and I was just like, well, I have fresh scents, I can do that. And then it just turned into something bigger. I was like, whoa. I mean, when you ask for fresh, you know you're gonna get white t-shirt, you're gonna get fresh coconut and cotton, you're gonna get JLo Glow, like, I don't know, regular fresh scents. And I'm like, I can't just like mention all the usual suspects. Like, I have to like really see what I got and really see what pairs well. So I was trying to do that, and then I'm like, oh my god, like I can't, like this is just it sent me down a rabbit hole. And I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna give them everything I got. I'm just gonna give them everything that I've got, and that's what they're getting. And it also was fun for me to just mix and match because that's what I enjoy doing anyways. So this is probably gonna be a lot, so I'm gonna speed through them. I hope you enjoy some of them. I enjoy all of them, so at least for me it was like a little scavenger hunt type of thing, and now I know like what pairs well with what is in my collection anyways. But I am open for communication and constructive criticism. If this was just too much, if it was just like, Danielle, it's not that serious, like you didn't have to give us 1,000 pairings, you can let me know that. But anyways, I can't even pick this bag up. It's like everything that I've got. So let's just start. So I am gonna start off with the kind of obvious ones that I have. So I'm gonna do, what is it? Replica's bubble bath. I have the little sample sets here, and I am gonna give it a spray for you guys to see if what I picked out really truly does work. I did spray it already to kind of figure it out, but I will do it again on camera. So we are going to use bubble bath, of course. That's not the one. So I really do like bubble bath by Replica, and it is soapy and it is clean, and it actually contains a coconut note as well. And I remember when I first got this little sample set that I sprayed bubble bath and I really enjoyed it, and it was super soapy, and it has lavender in there as well, and that's what I got. But recently when I just sprayed it, I got patchouli. So it does have patchouli in the base, and I was like, holy patchouli, like whoa. So I get that in the little sample, you know, you're not gonna really get the full essence of the fragrance, but I was like, okay, well, if I'm gonna get patchouli heavy sometimes and only like soapy lavender sometimes as well, I want to pair this with something soft that really complements it and kind of just lets this shine and maybe tones down the patchouli. So this is the little bubble bath here. I hope you can see it. So I actually paired this with At the Beach. And I actually think that if I had a full bottle of this, I would really enjoy this combo, almost like an everyday type of combo, because I don't really reach for my At the Beach, and I don't know why, but whenever I do, I am reminded of how good it smells, and I'm like, that really smells like really good. It doesn't just smell to me like a beach scent, like you have to go to the beach or you have to wear it in hot weather. It actually smells really fresh and clean, almost has the same kind of vibe as fresh coconut and cotton. Like, it has that coconut note that just really smells smooth and gives you that fresh cleanness. And so bubble bath actually has coconut, and it has bergamot as well as so does this. So I thought that was really cool. And it also has jasmine, and this has the frangipani blossom, so it has a floral note. And then this has sun-kissed musk, and white musk is in the base of this one. So I just think this is the perfect pairing to just kind of like lay out the foundation like on you and then like spritz over your Replica's bubble bath and like just let this really shine. But also they're gonna like intertwine, and that coconut is just gonna like take you on a fresh roller coaster, and the bergamot is just gonna be in there. So I think this is a really nice pairing. Maybe you guys have both of them and you can let me know if you like it, but I don't want to spend too much time talking about all of them. I did promise you guys a sniff test, so I will do that now. Yes, so I believe bubble bath is unisex. Ooh. And it for sure is. It's like the lavender is so punchy, and then mixed with the patchouli. Oh, it's really nice though. It's so good. So I think, yeah, definitely paired with At the Beach would definitely tone down that like masculine vibe. Yeah, for me at least. And for my collection, yeah. You almost just, yeah, I like it. Yeah. It mixed well once it all settles in. Ooh, I like that. I like that. I like that. This definitely gave it a nice foundation. Like it instantly, like after it all settled, smelled so good. Oh my God. So definitely these two, At the Beach from Bath and Body Works, and then Replica's Bubble Bath. I think this one's a hit. So the next one that I have from Replica that is also fresh is Sailing Day. And I really like this fragrance. I don't know if it is full bottle worthy for me, but I really do enjoy a good like oceany fragrance. So the one that I paired this with is Saltwater Breeze, of course. This is just very crisp, fresh. It's definitely one you would wear on like around the ocean, or it reminds you of the ocean, or like at least outside near like a pond or a lake or a beach day. It's very beautiful. Sometimes you smell it and it's like sweetness in there, and then sometimes you smell it and it's like super fresh and clean. So the notes in here are fresh linen, violet leaves, water blossom, and white musk. So it's just super fresh. The water blossom is just like a drop of sweetness. It's so good. And the linen mixed with the violet is like almost a sharpness that just gives it a perfumey vibe. It's so good. And with Sailing Day, it's basically just what you could imagine. The top notes are notes from the sea, and then the base notes has seaweed and cedar, and it also has amberwood. And so it's pretty much just a coastal like type of fragrance, but it's not really so much like aquatic, and like at least to me it wasn't really like lemony aquatic or like citrusy aquatic. Like it actually has like rose, and then like I said, the base notes are very earthy. So it's just really nice. To sum it all up, it's really nice. And I actually did wear this one out, and it really was nice. And this, honestly, it was a hot day, so usually you would think the fragrance would evaporate. This lasted on my skin for like 4+ hours. I want to say 5, but I just can't remember if that's accurate. Literally 4+ hours this lasted on my skin, so I really enjoyed that. So I was really able to say that this is a nice pairing, at least for me, at least to my nose. I don't think it's like the most unique. Like, of course you're gonna pair this with like a fragrance that's called Sailing Day. This is called Saltwater Breeze. But for what I have, I was like, oh yeah, this is the one. So I mean, this can pair with a lot of other things as well, but like I'm just saying what I have. I will give you a smell test. For this one, I'm gonna put Saltwater Breeze first. and see how it mellows out. Oh my god, that's so good. Wow, it's so good. It smells like fruity right now. Wow, it's so fantastic. Come on. Oh, missed it. So I don't know if this one is counted as a unisex. It probably is. It's so good. Oh my god, I can't even like be on camera like just like boasting in like my love for these fragrances. Like I can't just like do that because I just don't have the time. But this one is a hit as well. This is so fantastic. It's like the saltwater breeze just gives this a sweetness that I think it didn't have. I still enjoyed it because I like sprayed it separately on my skin, but also like sprayed the mist like all around me, and it kind of like, I don't know, but I smelled it on my skin and it's a very nice fragrance. It just didn't have the sweetness I think that saltwater breeze has. And it's a banger, and I can't. So I'll mention this one next. If you've seen my recent video hauling Bath & Body Works new fall fragrances, this is the Golden Hour Coast one. And so you know which fragrance I paired with it. Sorry if I'm looking a little bit to the left. The flash is like, anyways. I paired Golden Hour Coast with J'adore. So this is my J'adore that I have. It's not the actual J'adore, but it's an inspiration by it, and it smells divine. Like, honestly, I don't need the actual J'adore. Like, this smells, I can't, it smells fantastic. It smells aquatic. It smells like all the notes of J'adore, and it smells expensive. It literally lasts, like, I bought my mom one because she loved this, and it like just matches so perfectly with her chemistry. And when we're out walking, literally in the summer, like it lasts. Like, so I can attest that this is J'adore. Like, I love it. So I did pair Golden Hour Coast with it because the J'adore has pear and peach, and I believe I think it has melon as well. So it's fruity in the top, and then so it actually has cedar in the base, and I think that would just attest to the radiant woods. And then it also does contain bergamot as well as Golden Hour Coast. And so the juicy pear in Golden Hour Coast really gives this like a fresh, watery vibe, and that's why I think it just pairs so well with J'adore, because this just has the pear, it has the peach, it has mandarin orange, and then it has an array of florals, and I just think it's such a perfect fresh scent. And then just adding this in with the pear note and the bergamot to like mix in with the bergamot in here is just stunning. This isn't the only fragrance mist that I like to pair J'adore with, but for now, this is lovely because it's a pear note that really shines through. So I will give you a quick smell test, and even though I already know that I really do enjoy this combo. Oh, so good. Wow. Oh my god, the bergamot is so like so sharp and nice. Oh, and then the pear. Wow. And then like this like almost smells like a perfume as like on its own. Ooh, it smells so good. So just to pair them together is like it's just a showstopper. Like, honestly, you just can't go wrong. Like, you can't go wrong. The pear in this is mixing, and the bergamot as well is mixing so well with J'adore. Oh yeah. Oh my god. You guys, I have to move on because I do have a lot for you guys, but I promise it smells so good. Let's do this one because this one was a bit of a shock. I didn't expect to, I wasn't even reaching for this perfume. So this is the Burberry Brit Sheer. I have mentioned this one in a few of my layering videos. This is just very sharp. It's very clean, it's very sharp. It doesn't have a like clean as in J'adore type of like fresh, clean, aquatic. It has a very just simply clean type of smell. It has yuzu in it and I believe rose, and it's very nice. I just find myself having to pair it with something to really, really want to wear it. And so I have paired this with something fruity, and I've also paired it with Beautiful Day from Bath & Body Works because they both have a peony note, and it just mixes really well and shines really bright. But for that combo, I feel like that is pretty vibes, and if you want it to be more fresh vibes, you would pair it with this here. I'm gonna go ahead and spray it first and see how I like it. Yeah, it's like citrusy, but not in like a orange way. It's just you get the zinginess of the orange. There's no orange though, I don't believe. There's like, oh, so there actually is mandarin orange in this, and then there is lychee and pineapple leaf. So it's just so fresh. It's like a little bit fruity. I'm actually finding that I really, really enjoy it right now. And then it has the pink peony, and then it has a pear note as well. And then it has white musk and something else in the base. And it's just smelling really good right now. So you could probably pair it with something pear or something pineapple, but it was just so odd that like I picked this one because it just really smelled good for a moment. I paired it with Denim and Daisies, and it just smelled good to my nose, so I'm just gonna have to give it a smell test and see if it's a hit. So Denim and Daisies is Sweet Daisy, Sun-Soaked Denim, and Summer Citrus. So the citrus in there can go with the yuzu and the mandarin orange in Burberry Brit Sheer. I just told you, like, I don't know why I paired it with this, but it somehow just smells so good. So let me mention some of the combos in this video. It's not so much a super fresh and clean video. It's actually like pretty vibes, like girly clean scents, if you get what I'm saying. So they're not all gonna give off the super fresh soapy vibe. I like to add a bit of sweetness in my scents, and this is like vibing so well. I don't know how. Maybe the daisies is just vibing with the peony, because also, like I've said, I've paired Beautiful Day with Burberry Brit Sheer before, which also has a daisy note in there as well. But I just got this, so I don't know, something told me to reach for it, and I really, 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 really like it. And it smells really good, so it is a hit. And I think this is like ultimate clean girl combo, because like literally this is the definition of like hair pulled back. You have a white t-shirt on with like a silver gold jewelry, like just like dainty jewelry, and then you have like washed denim or something on with like flats, like what were those shoes called, like Toms or something on, like, and you know your skin is just clear. Like I feel like this smells literally like that type of girl. So this is a hit. Denim and Daisies Burberry Brit Sheer. Let's talk about this one because this one was really, really nice. I really, really enjoyed this. This one actually involves fairy tale. So you guys are probably like, what? So I have reached the point in my spray, which is like about here, where like all the notes start coming through and shining and smelling really good. So I do get the vanilla bean now, like in the warm amber, like a lot. And everything is just mixed very well. But at first, the first couple of like uses that I got out of this, I really got the pomegranate nectar and the fresh orange blossom, and it was very like sharp and nice. So anyways, the vanilla bean, maybe to you guys' nose, and the amber might like throw it off a little bit, but for me, these smell really good together. So I pair it with Versace's Bright Crystal. Yes, it's not the actual one, but I can attest it smells so gorgeous. So Bright Crystal is very fresh and clean and zingy. It kind of has the same vibes as the Burberry Brit Sheer. You could use the Absolute, but the Absolute to me is a little bit more fruity. It has a raspberry note, and the raspberry is like a deep juicy fruit, so I feel like, you know, it just gives it a little bit more like fruity vibe. I feel like Bright Crystal, the original, is better to keep the fresh vibe going because this has a ice note, and I just think that's so cool. And then it has pomegranate as well, which vibes with the pomegranate in this. So I've already smelled it. I've already worn it. It smells so good, but I'll give you a smell test. Like I said, I think the original Bright Crystal, if you have it, vibes with this more than the Absolute. Oh, it's so good. It's so warm now. It used to be like kind of like strong, kind of like saltwater breeze, like that type of vibe. So like it's almost like if you pair it with Bright Crystal, it like brings it back to its original form, even though it's not bad that it has vanilla bean. It's just like, oh my god, it smells so good. It smells so good. It smells so good. I'm not really too refreshed on my notes for this one, but I know it has pomegranate and an ice note in the top, so that's why I think it vibes really well with Fairy Tale. So this is like, I don't know, it's like, it smells so good. It smells so good. I feel like I'm like talking to myself. I'm not putting on a good like performance for the camera for this video, but it has like, oh, this has yuzu as well, I believe, the Bright Crystal. So I do have on here that maybe if you didn't want to pair it with Fairy Tale, you could pair it with Fresh Getaway, which has a yuzu note. But this is just like super clean. Like you have like curly hair and you just smell so good. I don't know. I picture curly hair for some reason though, like waves or like 3B or something. Like ringlets. I don't know why. It just smells so good. So that's that pair, Bright Crystal with Fairy Tale. I really enjoy it. I hope you guys do too. Oh, let's go to this one because I really like this one. So this one is going to be using the Amazing Grace perfume by Philosophy. So this one has an array of citruses in the top. And it's also like soapy. So if you have this, you know it is very fresh, very soapy, very fresh. It's like, oh, it's just so good. It's really good. I'm gonna have to use my skin for this, I believe. But maybe I can try to do it here. No. Okay, I got a little bit on there. But I already know that I really liked it with this one. I paired it on my skin a few nights ago. So yeah, like I said, this has an array of citruses. And so that's why I think it pairs really well with Lakeside Citrus. So I absolutely love Lakeside Citrus. It's another one that I just got my hands on. This is Autumn Air, Citrus Zest, and Sparkling Water. So I'm not super refreshed on my notes with Amazing Grace. I told you guys I went down a complete rabbit hole. I had to just do this video because I can't even like waste any more of my brain on like notes for fresh scents. But yeah, I love this. I love that one in the Pure Grace, and with the Lakeside Citrus, it's divine. It's divine. I really love it. The Lakeside Citrus is sweet. I don't know how, it just is. And it's so good. It's so good. It's the same type of vibe that the Saltwater Breeze and Sailing Day pairing gives me, but it's just a little bit different. So if I had the actual spray version of the Amazing Grace, it would just vibe so well. Like, I feel like these are just foundations for like the stronger, more fresh scent to just kind of like sit on and linger and just like give you the perfect fresh walk by air. Like, it just smells so good. So yeah, if you have Amazing Grace and you enjoy Lakeside Citrus, I know some people don't, pair them together. Tell me how you like it. We'll get this one out the way because, like I said, to me and my nose, I like it. So now I know that I like to pair these two in my collection. So this one's going to be using Midnight Swim. And then I only have the body spray version of this one, but you guys may have the perfume. It is the Onika by Nicki Minaj. So this one is considered tropical and I believe aquatic. I'm not too sure, but it's considered tropical. So if you mix it with Midnight Swim, that's just what you get. It pulls out the water lily in this, I believe, and the water lily is just gonna vibe with the beach flower that this has, and then this has the fresh coastal air note and has blue waters. So it's just like tropical blue waters, fresh coastal air, sweet floral. It's a vibe for me. I already smelled it, love it. Didn't think I could ever pair anything with this, but I'm finding that I do have stuff that I can pair with it. So if you guys enjoy Midnight Swim as much as I do, and maybe you have the Onika perfume, give it a try because I really enjoy it. Like I said, these types of combos that I have, it's not going to be all soapy. It's kind of just like what I consider fresh. It's so good. It's like just, it's zesty, it's beachy, it's watery. And it's so good. It's almost like, it's not the same scent, but it's just like the same vibe. It really, really vibes. I think at least because this is the body mist, I think the Midnight Swim overpowers it a little bit, which I don't mind because I love Midnight Swim. But if you guys have the perfume to Onika, like I said, try these ones out and see how you like it. Or if you have the perfume to Onika, tell me what you guys pair it with. I'd like to hear that. Let's do this one because this one was like, I didn't have anything. Like, I just didn't have anything. So this is Burberry Touch. Okay, I really do like this fragrance. When I first ever smelled it, I don't know if I like really loved it or if I just liked it, but I wore it for a get together. I think it was a birthday party. And it smelled so good. Like, it just smelled so good. It was Easter, I believe. And it was just everything. So this has literally an array of notes. Like, it has green almond in the base, it has peach, it has, so I totally forgot. I had to go refresh my memory. Literally, this has so many notes. I want to tell you all of them. It literally has red pepper and cassia and blackberry and cranberry. It has black currant. It has rose oil and orange. It has lily, peony, peach, tuberose, lily of the valley, jasmine, raspberry, cedar, oak moss, vanilla, and tonka bean, and the green almond all in there. It is like, I think it's like the most unique fragrance I have, even though like it's really just like a nutty kind of fresh scent, but all those notes in one is just crazy. So for me, I would pair it with maybe Fresh Getaway or something, but to be honest, I just came to in conclusion with this one. I think I would just wear it on its own. I have come to find out though that I paired it one time with this fragrance mist that has magnolia in it that I have. So I don't have Magnolia Charm, but I did some research, I guess, and Magnolia Charm does have cedar in there as well as this. So I would consider pairing, if you guys have Magnolia Charm and you have Burberry Touch, I would consider pairing those two together. For me, the only thing that I really that stood out to me that actually paired really well with it is just simply this Invisible Dry regular deodorant. I swear to God, they have like the same scent. This is in Clean Touch. And oh my God, how funny. This is called Clean Touch. This one's called Burberry Touch. So, wow, that's insane. So something about this has the nuttiness that I think the dry down of this has with the green almond. So yeah, they smell like almost alike. It's so crazy. So for me in my collection, all I had to really super go with this was this Dove Clean Touch Invisible Dry. Can't go wrong with this. You'll definitely be smelling fresh. For this one, it's not super unique or anything. I'm sure you guys have them both though, so definitely pair them, see if you like them. So we are gonna be taking I Fancy You by Jessica Simpson. This is such a beautiful scent. I love it. I really enjoyed it once I bought it and took it home and got to smell it. I got it at TJ Maxx, so you can't smell them. But when I got home and I smelled it, I really loved it. I wore it for like 3 nights straight. Such a good going to bed scent. It has red apple and florals, I believe, and it's just really nice. It's sweet but fresh at the same time. This was kind of another one that I really just enjoy on its own, and I'm sure there's other things that I have here that like could probably pair well with this as well, but just to like kind of think outside the box, for me, I just paired it with white t-shirt. I believe that, I'm not sure if this has a pear note, but I think the pear in this mixes with the apple a little bit, and it just makes this become more of a fresh scent, honestly. And I just didn't want to pair white t-shirt with like something that maybe was just too obvious. Like, I think what I came down to was just I like to wear this on its own as well, but it is a fresh scent and I do enjoy wearing it with white t-shirt. I did smell these. Have I been giving smell tests? Yeah, the last one I did was just a touch, right? So yeah, it's so good. Oh my God, it's so good. It almost kind of has a laundry scent as well. And so it's kind of strong. It's kind of a strong one, but at least on the paper it is. It's usually not that strong when I spray it on my skin. Air out. Oh yeah, that's really pretty. It's so pretty. Something about it just mixes and it meshes and it smells good to me. So I really like, this smells really good right now. I think it's a hit. I really like to pair I Fancy You with Country Apple. That's my favorite pairing, but I think not a lot of you like Country Apple, and I think some of you do like white t-shirt. So give these two a try if you have I Fancy You in white t-shirt and see if you like it. It's a hit for me. It smells really good. And it's fresh for sure. Okay, let's do this one. This one was another one. So I have Gingham here, and I was like pairing Gingham with like a few different ones, but I landed on this one. I almost forgot I had this perfume. This is W by Banana Republic. You guys, this smells so freaking good. This is fresh. I believe it is just 3 notes: lily of the valley, clementine, and musk. And it's so good. So this is another fragrance. Sometimes I would smell it and I was like, oh, that's not really for me right now. Like, it always smelled good, but I was like, oh, that's not like amazing. Sometimes I smell it and I'm like, oh, this smells so good. And it is like fresh, soapy vibes. Like, oh my God, it smells so good. It's literally just those 3 notes, unless there's more that they're not telling us: lily of the valley, clementine, and musk. And I could smell it all day. So this is another one that I really like to just, I think, wear on its own. But Gingham does have a clementine note. It has a fresh clementine, and then it has violet, clean musk, white peach, and blue freesia. So you have the florals, you have the musk, and you have the white peach and clementine, and this has a floral, musk, and clementine. So again, this is just going to be like your base all over, and then this is going to be the star that shines. I already smelled this one as well. It's how I landed upon this lovely combo. So if you guys have this, please tell me if you have this and if you like this. It is so good. It definitely doesn't need Gingham. Gingham just kind of adds the sweet sharpness of the citrus. It smells so good. And summer is not over, people. I know this video is kind of late. No, I can't. These are all the ones I've already done. It smells so good. And these are all the ones I still have left. I have to move on. I'm telling you. Oh, it smells so good. It smells so good. It smells so good. Gingham with W by Banana Republic. Oh, this one's crazy. This one's a little bit crazy, but I was like, well, this one's kind of fresh. So we are going to be using You're the One, okay? And I was like, well, what do I have that could pair with this? And this is just what I stumbled upon. And I think You're the One would help me get more use out of this. This is Versace Red Jeans. So I have paired this one with other things in my collection as well. And I also think it's one that you might just want to wear on its own because it just has such a distinct type of smell. So it's fruity. It has peach and all these other notes. And what does this have? It has a drop of strawberry nectar, the rose, and white birch. So this also has a rose note, and that's what made me reach and pair these two together. So for this one has, it's not like a soapy clean. It's like it's almost like a, I don't know how to explain it. Like the only thing I can like explain it by is like leathery. Like it has like some sort of like rigidness about it that I think rubs people the wrong way. But yeah, so I don't think this is like the best combo ever. I think this one almost might even outshine this one, but together they give me a fresh, unique type of combo. Like it's fresh in like a rosy drop of fruit type of way. Let's give a smell test. Ooh, You're the One is so good. I think it's just, it makes Versace Red Jeans perform in a different way than it usually does. Yeah, it's fresh and it's just nice to me. It's almost like clean laundry as well. Oh yeah, it's like clean sheets. Definitely I'm picturing like clean sheets with like glass windows or something like that, open inward, and the wind is like coming in, shaking the sheets. Oh, it smells so good. And like the fruitiness is coming from the breeze of outside, the trees that you might have like in your yard, in your little fairy tale garden. So that's the vibe that it gives me. I really enjoy this. I really enjoy this actually. I really enjoy this actually. A lot. Like I said, I think it just makes Versace red jeans do what it's supposed to do. Be like a fruity scent that's like a little bit fresh. It mixes really well. I really, really, really enjoy this. So that's really interesting. I think this might be a new go-to as well. That's so odd because I really don't reach for this one. It's interesting. Try these ones out. Maybe if you even just have the body wash to You're the One and then top it off with this, see how you like it? I like that. We'll do this one because this one was a little bit interesting as well. So this is the Very Sexy Now by Victoria's Secret. So some of you guys may have that perfume. It comes in a perfume and a body mist. I have a body mist here. It's a little bit, I don't know if this one's unisex as well. It's a little bit, not masculine, but it kind of has that like in the stars type of vibe. Like it's sweet, but it has that like masculine side. So I believe these notes are just guava, coconut, and flowers. And so truly you could probably pair it with In the Stars, but that's not really fresh. For me, I just went ahead and I paired it with Hibiscus Paradise because Hibiscus Paradise is just guava, coconut, and then hibiscus, a floral note. This is just guava, coconut, and a floral note. So this again is just gonna be like your base, and then this is gonna be your star. Again, you may have the perfume, which I don't know if the perfume smells different from the body mist. They don't really like have the same scent at all. This one is very like smooth. It kind of smells like at the beach. It just has like a fresh, smooth type of scent. I don't really smell the guava. Sometimes I do though, but you will get a sharp guava note sort of with this one. And they just basically have the same scent, the same notes. So I just think for me and my collection, they went perfectly together. Oh yeah, Hibiscus Paradise is definitely a fresh scent. Oh wow, oh wow, it's like almost candy-like. So maybe they do mix and bring out that guava. Yes, oh my god, does guava smell like candy? Because people say that guavatini, what is it called? Fiji guavatini smells like candy, right? And these both just have guava, coconut, and floral notes. And it's shining right now. It's a hit, you guys. It's a hit. It's a hit. It's like fresh candy. It's so weird. And like my nose is kind of digging the coconut. Sometimes coconut is just like weird to my nose. It just hits me like up here, but it's just not right now. It smells really, really good. Some of these I thought were gonna be like weird, but it actually smells really, really good. So if you have Very Sexy Now in a perfume or the body mist, and then you have Hibiscus Paradise, try them out, see how you like it. I think it's fresh and cute. It smells really good. It smells like fresh candy. Wow. So let's do this one because this one was another one that I just had trouble pairing. So this is the Toy 2. I do have this little mini here, and that's why it was a little bit hard for me to kind of get the smell. Like I did smell it, I just don't really want to use it. It's so small. So this one has apple in the top note, and it also has mandarin orange. So you know, you get that apple and then you get that crisp orange. And if you're watching, I did see a comment on another YouTuber's video that was she likes to pair this with white t-shirt, and I thought that was stunning. I definitely think those vibe. So I wanted to kind of give a little bit something different, at least just for like option's sake. But this is so yummy. It's so fresh, but the apple is just a star. And then it has musk in the base, and it has an array of florals like jasmine and magnolia. And it also has white currant, so it's like it's just a lovely scent. But to play off the jasmine and keep the freshness going, I did think to pair it with white jasmine. I do have some of the new fall scents that I just recently got in this video, so that was nice that I did have these to kind of go ahead and pair with some of these perfumes. I was very happy about that. This also has white cedar wood. Can't remember if this has cedar, but I think it has amber wood. And this has creamy white jasmine and apple blossom. And this has apple and jasmine as well. So I definitely think if you want to keep the fresh floralness about this, definitely pair it with white jasmine. So good. I already smelled this one. And I just put it on my hand, this on my hand here. And like I said, it's just the apple blossom and the jasmine in this is just really gonna play off what's in this and create something beautiful. I do enjoy this, but I also wanted to mention that you could wear it with sweater weather to play off the apple note and keep the apple vibes going. Sweater weather is a bit of a different vibe. I feel like sweater weather is a bit more cozy and a bit more comforting, whereas this is like fresh, like you want to smell fresh, you have work to do, or something like, and you want to make a statement with your fresh Toy 2 fragrance. I think this is a little bit citrusy, and then sweater weather would just be a different vibe, but the apple in this you could, and then it has like autumn air or something that would mix with like all the florals in this one. So it was just a different option, but I definitely, my first choice would be the white jasmine. So that is sweater weather with Toy 2 or white jasmine, both from Bath and Body Works with Toy 2. We're gonna try this one. I actually didn't do a smell test for this one, but I was like, I love both of these fragrances. I can't go wrong. So for this is gonna be like my masculine fresh type of scent. If I want to go to the gym or something, maybe, I think that's where I would wear this. So we're gonna be taking Misty Morning, and then we're gonna take it on my favorite cologne. It's actually a guy's cologne, but it's just a cheap one that I got from the dollar store. I love Misty Morning. She is Lily of the Valley green tea and white amber. Stunning. Just amazing. Ooh. So it actually turns out that this fragrance is for women and men, and I didn't know that. So they literally have all the same notes. Again, this is Lily of the Valley green tea and amber, white amber, and then I pair it with Calvin Klein's CK1. This one literally almost brings me to tears. It's literally, I got it for $1, but it smells so good. I'm assuming it smells just like CK1. And it just, I don't know what about it. It just sends like an emotional reaction to my body. This is the one. This is so good. I don't know if you guys would have CK1 in your collection, but I do, and it's just so good. This is so good. So I did just look this up. So it has all the same notes as Misty Morning here. It has amber, it has green tea, and it has Lily of the Valley. And then it is accompanied by fruits like pineapple and papaya and lemon. And then it has like musk and more green notes and florals. And oh, it smells so good. So this is literally just what it is. It's your green note, fresh boy toy type of vibe. It's just so fucking good. If you have Misty Morning, you know what Misty Morning smells like, and I just compare it to like fresh rain and dew on the grass in the morning, and it's just lovely green notes. And the amber, white amber is so nice. Like it just like isn't like regular amber, at least to me. The Misty Morning was almost overpowering this, but this is $1. So, oh, it's so good. It's so good. I think this would be a gym fragrance for me for sure. It's so good. I have to move on, you guys. But this is what I came across. A fresh green note, boyish type of fresh fragrance combo. Misty Morning with CK1 by Calvin Klein. A freaking hit. Out the park. One and done. So I do have a couple more nice ones to mention. So we'll do this one next. This is gonna be using Calvin Klein's Eternity. So Eternity is fresh, but it's herbal. So it's a little bit strong and it's a little bit sharp and it's a little bit pungent because I think it came out in the early 90s or something, or the 90s or the early 2000s, you know? Those scents are very, very well known. But I like this one. I really, really do. I just enjoy it. And you can get these for cheap, these kinds of 90 cents, like Eternity. So, of course, when I was like gathering perfumes for my fragrance collection, I just was so excited to get my hands on ones like these because it just smells so good. I was new to it. It's not something I ever smelled until I got it. So it's new to me. It's fresh to me. It's hip to me. And it smells so good. So like I said, this is also herbal. I believe it's even classified as spicy. So what I paired it with to keep it fresh, I actually just paired it with Sea Island Shore. And why I did that is because this one is clean cotton, orange blossom, blue freesia, and ocean musk. And so the herbalness that is in Eternity, the clean cotton note in this with the blue freesia and the musk, it just kind of cuts it. You know what I'm saying? Like it can stand up with the herbalness that is in Eternity. And like I said, the fragrance mist is just a base really to set stone for like the freshness, and then you go on top with your perfume and just sort of keep the vibes going. So it's a hit for me. I did wear this combo already and I love it so much. I love Sea Island Shore. Sea Island Shore and fresh coconut and cotton just made me fall freaking in love with cotton. And I like it. I like it with the Eternity. I believe there's other ones that I could pair with this as well, but like I said, the fresh coconut, the Sea Island Shore, the cotton in here along with the musk definitely can withhold the spiciness factor that this has sometimes. Right now, it's not really giving me that, but the other day when I wore it, it was giving me that. Sometimes you can spray it out on your skin and the herbal is very, very potent. So I like it. Eternity with Sea Island Shore. Give that a try if you guys have it. Let me know if you guys like it. So this is another combo that I have here. I don't think it's super unique or anything, but I couldn't mention a fresh video that involves fragrances if this wasn't mentioned. Oh my god, I love it. It's just another one. Sometimes you smell it and it's too strong, but sometimes you smell it and it's so good. It's so Crazy how fragrances do that. Right now, it just smells floral clean. Sometimes it smells soapy clean. Right now, it smells floral clean. It smells really good. And it smells soft sometimes too, which is just so good. So yeah, I just paired it with fresh coconut and cotton. It is just so good. Before I mentioned that I paired this with, did I say this is Glow by JLo? It's Glow by JLo. I paired this with Sunkissed, and I believe Sunkissed has all the same notes as what is in here, but I wore that combo on like a hot day and it was very cloying, and I just haven't gone back to it, but I did really enjoy it. And I also enjoyed it to bed, but I found that I do really enjoy this now with fresh coconut and cotton as well. I did wear this one out the other day and it wasn't hot. It was actually like low 70s, so it was a nice breeze, and these two held up the whole day, and I got whiffs, and I actually did spray a lot of this just like I did the first time when it was a little bit too overpowering in the heat, and I just didn't really like it. But I really liked it this day, and I really enjoyed this combo together. I'm sure you guys may have paired these together because they're both fresh scents. If you still do have JLo Glow, like I said, I have like old school types of fragrances in my collection. So this one has neroli and orange blossom and grapefruit, and then it has musk, and doesn't have coconut, but it has floral notes, and it's it's just really fresh and clean floral. And like I said, it smells soft sometimes, and fresh coconut and cotton is coconut, coastal breeze. Okay, what is it? Coconut, comma, coastal breeze, and beachside cotton. So you get that coastal breeze, which is just gonna like vibe with all the florals in this one, and then the cotton with the coconut is like so well blended in this fragrance. This is like, I know everybody's like mentioning that they really love this one. It really is a love. Like, I don't know what they did with this one. At first sniff, I wasn't like a huge fan, but this one is so good. It's so good when you just need to feel refreshed. You just got out the shower and you're ready for bed. You need to pick me up. You need to smell nice. It is so good. It's so soft. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, it's the cotton, honestly. I really enjoy the cotton, but the cotton mixed with the coconut is like so smooth and creamy, and creates the perfect pretty scent that is like so soft and womanly, but it literally like looks like the packaging. Like, it just like almost creates this pink color here, if you can see that. Like, it creates the color like soft pink. It's just crazy. But anyways, I feel like this one creates more of like the color of the juice, like, or like how Sunkissed packaging is. I feel like it's more like a light orange, but I do enjoy these two together. Like I said, I already wore them together. I will spray for you. I almost forgot. So yeah, that's just fresh coconut and cotton and JLo Glow. They're both fresh and clean scents, but definitely pair them together and see if you like that for a sometimes vibe. I like it. I like it. You have to let them vibe for a minute. And then the orange blossom comes through in JLo Glow and mixes with this fragrance. It smells good. It smells so good. It's almost like 10 now, you guys. I'm like losing my mind. I'm literally drinking root beer just to try to like because I tried to make this video and I'm like, I can't let another week go by. It's still summer. You have to try some of these combos out. I know you guys must have JLo Glow. Still, I know some of you guys must have it. Pair it with fresh coconut and cotton. See how you like it. It's not unique, but it's fresh. This one is a funny one. This one is just going to be using the little white musk from Body Fantasies. This one is so fresh and musky for a body mist. Like, this is the one. Like, if you just want to have a fresh scent, but you're not really into fragrance, but like you want to have like a little fragrance here and there, and like you just like Body Fantasies, this is the one for your fresh vibe. This is like, I don't know how to explain it. It almost smells herbally or spicy, but it almost smells like woodsy, but it almost still has a type of just the lowest key of sweetness, but I don't know where it would be coming from. It kind of smells like baby powder sweetness mixed with like the musk. Yeah, baby powder sweetness. And it smells really good. So for this one, literally, what did I pair it with? I paired it with Beach, and you guys are gonna laugh. So I paired it with Beach because Beach just gives it, at the beach, just gives it that smooth, slight sweetness from the frangipani and the bergamot, and it has a sea salt breeze. So anyways, Beach and this little fresh white musk here. This one's just silly. It literally gives me this. It just gives me Powder Fresh Dove. So I just thought that one was funny. Literally this one is called Powder. It's by Dove. And that's just what that combo gives me. And that's why I said, like I said, this one just kind of smells like a hint of powder somewhere in there. It's almost, that's what it is. It's like the powder puff powder. So it's very strong. But like when you mix it with At the Beach, which is like kind of fresh, but like a sweet hint in there, you literally get this stuff. So that one was just that one. I thought it was cute. This one is a quick one as well. So I do have this one here. It's Pearl by Element Edition. And this one is fresh too. And I was like, oh my god, this is a freshie too that I have. And it's like so feminine fresh. I do have a fresh fragrance video that I mentioned this in, but I just kind of mentioned the same ones in this video as well. But this one is so pretty. I believe it's just musk and rose water or something like that. And it is so good, and it's just so good. Like, I don't know how to describe it. It's so fresh and pretty, but it's not zingy. It's so beautiful. Like, oh, so good. So for this one, I just came to the conclusion that I would pair it with One in a Million, which is a little bit strong on the tuberose and the gardenia, but I wouldn't spray too much of this one. I would just spray lightly, like out of the shower, and then before I was leaving, I would top this off with it. And that's kind of how I would go about my layering with this, because this is just another one that I would just probably wear on its own. But for the sake of a layering combo, I think I would just pair it with One in a Million. So good. I love One in a Million. I have other things that I pair that with as well, but I also just love this fragrance on its own. Smells so good. But yeah, for the sake of layering with this pearl here that you guys may have, I would just pair it with this. So yeah. Okay, so this next one, we are just gonna be taking the Fresh by Moschino. I have another little mini, and this one is fresh. It's very zesty, very zingy. I did try this one out already, but like I said, it has mandarin orange in the top, and then it has patchouli in the base. So, and then it has florals, I believe like peony, so it could definitely vibe with Beautiful Day. But it also has a raspberry note, so just to keep it like fresh, but also add a touch of Danielle in there, and the prettiness and the freshness, girly vibes about it, the fruity vibes. I like to pair it with Confetti Daydream. I did already smell this combo, so basically the only reason why I came up with this one, like found out that I like the vibe, is because this one has a raspberry note, and then Confetti Daydream is fresh raspberry, sparkling pear, and blue iris. So this doesn't have pear or iris, but it has an array of florals, and then it has a raspberry note. And then Confetti Daydream is a very fresh scent. So sometimes I think that it's like smells kind of similar to Butterfly, but once you spray them out, they are not the same. This one is more fresh to me. Yeah, so the Fresh by Moschino is just a little bit too zingy, like too zesty, and this Confetti Daydream is just gonna give it the sweet, girly vibes that I would need from that fragrance. Yeah, this one is definitely a hit to me. I only have it in the mini anyways, so I won't be like going crazy over this one, but I won't miss this fragrance when I use it all up. It's just not it for me. I think my favorite fresh scent that I have, maybe not my favorite, but like one that I would repurchase, is this I Fancy You. I think it's fresh and like clean and zingy, just perfect for me though. I really like this one. I also like the Burberry Touch, but like this type of vibe, like just this type of vibe, I wouldn't miss this one. I like the Fancy You better, but I think pairing this with Confetti Daydream makes it smell a lot better. Confetti Daydream is so good, and it really is fresh. I guess it's the pear again. Pear makes sense, smells so fresh, but very fruity. But the iris, I guess, brings in that like woody air, nature type of aspect, making it smell like you're just like walking in nature, smelling so fresh, smelling all like the berries from the trees like near the water. So good. But yeah, Confetti Daydream, Fresh by Moschino. This has a raspberry note, that's why I paired them. Try them out, see if you like it, tell me what you think. While we're on the topic, I do have the Gold Fresh. Those two just came in a set. I don't have my mist with me, and I don't feel like going up to get it. But I did haul that I have Poppy by Bath & Body Works. So that is the one that I would pair with this Gold Fresh. It's kind of like the same type of vibe. Like Poppy just gives this the fresh, pretty, fruity aspect that I would need. I think I like this one more than I like the original because this has the vanilla in there, so that's cool. And anyways, this one has, was it pineapple? I think it's, I don't know if it was pineapple, but it has rhubarb leaf. Oh, no, not pineapple. It has pear, and it has rhubarb leaf, and then Poppy has pear and rhubarb. So I was like, oh my gosh, of course I would pair Poppy with it. And Poppy is like a fresh type of scent and has the morning dew note. Oh yeah, this one's really nice. Oh my god, right now it literally smells like it could go with bubblegum pop. So those are two combos right there. It's smelling like it could go with bubblegum pop. and I would pair it with poppy. I don't know if my nose is like bugging out right now, but it really smells like bubblegum pop right now. And it didn't smell like that when I first put it on my skin. I think it was like yesterday. Ooh, yeah, so like I said, with the minis, like even with these replica minis, it's just hard to kind of get the full essence of the fragrance itself, because sometimes I get one note and then another time I use it and I get a totally different note. So right now I think I'm getting a lot of the vanilla mixed with whatever other notes are in here, and it smells like bubblegum pop. It's like so freaky right now. And then anyways, those are two combos right there. You could pair this with bubblegum pop or poppy to keep it more fresh. I'm just so glad I finally got this video done. I hope you guys enjoyed some of these combos, or if they were just a hot mess, you can let me know. So the next one that I have, I'll do this one first. I'll use the Pure Grace, which we know is a soapy fragrance. Where is it? Where's my Pure Grace? So yeah, I have the Pure Grace here, and this one is definitely soapy vibes. It's so good. I really like this one. I guess it's like the lavender and the bergamot in the top that just really combine and create that soapy scent. It also has water lily and jasmine and musk, so all those notes together smell like soap somehow, smell like a bath, and it's so good. So it smells so good. This is another one that I really didn't come to like could truly pair with anything. I don't have any fragrance mists that really have a lavender note. So if you guys have one with a lavender note, I think that would work really well with keeping Pure Grace fresh. But for me, and this one also keeps it fresh, but for me, for my nose, this mist smells soapy, and it is Copper Coconut Sands. And so I think since this smells soapy to me, it would be the nice, perfect base for this to go on top of. This is only a roller ball, but I think if you guys have the actual perfume, like I said, for this to just top this off, I think would really work, because you're gonna smell even more soapy if this smells like soapy to your nose as well. Yeah, it smells like a bubble bath as well to me. This is another one. This is one where the coconut kind of just does something. It just does something to me. But lately when I've been smelling it, I like it a little bit more. It is Creamy Sandalwood Soft Orchid Petals in the Sun-Kissed Coconut. So it's sandalwood with floral and coconut, and all that mixed together smells soapy to me. And so just mixed with the soapiness of this, which has, yeah, it works for my nose. It keeps the soapy, fresh bubbles going. Like that's literally what I picture. Like maybe, yeah, I totally picture a bathtub. Maybe like this would be like the candle that you light on the bathtub, like, and then like the Pure Grace is like, oh god, is like your, the bubble bath, and then like whatever soap you're using, like, and that's the vibe that it gives me. So that one was a hit for me. I hope you guys try it out and at least just let me know some of your opinions on these. And the last one is, it's this other Philosophy fragrance. This is Love Swept by Philosophy, and this has citruses, bergamot, passion fruit. jasmine, lotus, and then amber and musk in the base. So you know you heard that passion fruit note, so you know what I'm gonna pair it with your Bahamas passion fruit and banana flower. So this one was perfect, perfect, perfect. I don't have the notes for this one because this is the mini, but it has passion fruit, right? And then it has banana flower, right? And then, so this one has the passion fruit, and it has citruses and bergamot, and then it has jasmine, lotus, and then the musk and the amber in the base just gives it that like nice ride out like to the fragrance. Like it's gonna leave behind a nice trail of like beauty. And when I smelled this one, I was like, oh, this is kind of fresh. I think this one is another one that, let me smell. It's definitely fresh. I was gonna say, I think this one is another one that kind of gives In the Stars vibe, but it's a little bit more fresh. And definitely Bahamas banana passion fruit, Bahamas passion fruit and banana flower again gives it the fresh, pretty fruitiness that I would need to work with this fragrance. I could work with it on my own as well, but it's just a mini, so I would definitely probably just pair them together from now on. So like I said, this has a passion fruit note, and I just got it. I just got the whiff of it. So now I'll just throw this on there. Oh, so good. Yeah. So this one is just gonna mix with the citruses, bergamot, and passion fruit and Love Swept. And it's gonna keep that fruity freshness going until this completely fades, and then you're gonna be left with like the jasmine and musk and amber from this, and I think it's just gonna be perfect. So I did go on a frenzy with all these fragrances, but I was like, well, now I'm just gonna pick out every fresh vibe that I have in my fragrance collection, see what works with what, and I'm glad I did, because I did find some things that work together that I can now wear. And I don't think I'm scared to use up my fragrances anymore. The past week I just decided like, you don't have to like save things like this, you know what I'm saying? Or like this little bear, the little toy tube. Like, yeah, I may not be able to like purchase full bottles just yet, but I'm glad that I know what works with what, so that I can just start spraying up a storm, not be afraid. Yeah, it smells really good. It smells really good. It's like a passion fruit fresh. Yeah, it's interesting. I would definitely wear this one after the shower. I would definitely wear it to like school or something. Maybe even another gym scent for me. So that was the end. I'm so happy I got through this video. I love to sit down and make videos, but this one I was just sitting on because I was like, I don't even know if this is just too much or if they're even considered fresh and soapy. I don't really have a lot of luxury perfumes to work with, so I know that there's probably more perfumes out there that have a fresh floral orange blossom soapy vibe that I just don't know of, but I work with what I got. I hope you guys have some of them and you guys can try some of them out, and I would just be so happy if you guys let me know if you think some of them were good, some of them were, or if you just give me a like, that would be awesome, and if you give me a subscribe, that would be even better. So thank you so much for watching. I hope it wasn't too long, and I just thank you again so much. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.